afternoon, Libra. Welcome to Sing Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Libra, is at time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate for you. So I'd like you to do, focus only on those things that actually do. Anything else, just leave it for another Libra, okay? Let's get started. Today we're going to use the Zodiac 108 deck, and I'm going to pull you just 3 cards. Now, these cards are just going to be extra clarification for the general reading. They have definitions, persons, timings, main events, seasons, as well as perhaps answers to yes or no questions will come out for you. So your 3 cards starting up at here at the top, we have a white rabbit coming out here for you, Libra. This is about sparking of curiosity, gnosis, spiritual awakening. It's time, heeding the call, research it, inner knowledge, dark delight, going down that rabbit hole, awaking from the dream. Now, also, you have the crystal ball coming out. All right, Libra, the crystal ball is all about intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, discernment, perception, tapping into that sixth sense, kind of instinctual divination or future planning with ESP, perhaps, past, present, future, as well as that gut reaction and that inner knowing coming to par here. Now, you also finally have the water carrier coming out. Now, Libra, this is about humanitarian, generosity, nobility, balance, calm life, communication, compassion, unselfish, alleviating suffering, benefactor, care for others, humane, helpful, and ethical. Now, the energies I'm seeing in here as well as we got some Scorpio energy coming out, Aquarius, as well as we have some Sagittarius coming out. Alrighty, so let's move into the general reading as a whole. We're going to use the Graham Smith, the 1909, the original circular edition deck here, and just pull out 6 cards for the week ahead. Now, I use 6 cards, and that just is, it keeps it maintained a little more balanced because everyone's on a little bit different schedule. So, as well as I will come back and clarify and tease out more detail using that Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck for each of these 6 cards. So, don't worry, we'll pack you full of a lot of information in a short period of time. So, first 2 cards is the beginning of the week, then we have the middle of the week, and then finally the end of the week here. Well, let's set that deck aside, pull these cards closer, Libra, and let's dive in and see what's going on. Right at the beginning of the week, we have a Libra card coming out. Major Arcana, we got that Justice card coming up, which is Libra energy, fair and balanced. Justice that's being served, the good of all involved. Now, this Justice card coming out for some of you could just be that as things are being fair and balanced and working out in that energy, or this is very well actual legal contracts or legal matters that are working out in the favor of all involved. Take it as it resonates for you. Now, there is an Ace of Swords here. It is in reverse here, Libra, in the beginning of the week as well. This is about not starting a new communication. In other words, you're getting ready to level up in this new understanding, a new communication style, but it's being held back by something. So we'll definitely have to clarify that, find out what's going on with this new cycle of swords that is kind of halted here and not forward progressing. It may have something to do with this Justice sword here of things being fair and balanced, and it will determine as we go forward. Now, we do have, we got the Hierophant here as well. Now, the Hierophant is at 9 o'clock. Now, this energy is about hierarchy. This is about traditional values, whether religious, organizational, institutional, corporate. It's about hierarchy levels of understanding and traditional values. Sometimes it can be regarding ceremonials aspects coming about here. So once again, another card will tease through because it's not quite in the upright. So it may be leaning forward, trying to move away from a traditional ideal of a certain circumstances. We do have 6 of Pentacles here, the Generosity card, but it is also a card about unbalance, unfairness coming into play here. So I dare say that at this point there is a feeling of that things are just not fair. This is a card of if you're more generous, the give and take card is what it is. It's being more generous with those who are less fortunate, and if less fortunate, being more gracious for those who are willing to share with you as well, provide that charity in that area, is recognizing that and being gracious in that nature. Now, also, we have Temperance here, that Sagittarius energy, but it's in reverse as well. Now, Temperance is all about those Two of Cups. The angel there is trying to balance out the alchemy, the chemistry, with the emotions involved and stuff, and even touching in some deeper water, but it is in reverse. So perhaps this at the end of the week, this is more determination to come in and figure out what exactly is going on here. There is some kind of change that's happening regarding the balance, and perhaps you are feeling from the middle of the week things are just not fair. They're not balanced emotionally here, and you don't think you're concerned about being overwhelmed by deeper vulnerabilities of emotions from that deeper pool of water. As you can see in the reverse, it is hanging over you, and you know there is some vulnerability there in that deeper pool that you really feel that it would be overwhelming, and would overflow those cups so mightily to upturn them. So let's go ahead and look. You also got, there you are, King of Swords energy right here at the end, and it's in the forward progress. Now, this is all about Libra tapping into your, practical, logical side, uh, doing your due diligence, researching, checking the facts, and then making a decision. Being clear and concise in your communications about your decisions and delegation of what duties need to be had by all, and that what you feel is fair and balanced. Moving that momentum forward here. All right, let's grab that Radiant Rider Waite Tarot deck. And let's pull 3 cards to clarify for that Justice card right there at the beginning. Definitely got all kinds of things going on here. I'm looking back at those zodiac cards, just get clarification on it, because there is a lot of inner knowing needing to be happening, heeding the call, researching it, sparking your curiosity. That whole kind of Alice in Wonderland feeling on that card, as well as the crystal ball, using your inner knowing, intuition. Uh, Definitely humanitarian generosity, balance, unselfish, alleviating care for others. Yeah, there is so much going on with those cards. Let's clarify this justice being served here. And to clarify that, yeah, there we go. Clarify that. I was just making sure I was doing it right. The King of Pentacles comes out here. Now, the King of Pentacles, this is that masculine energy of abundance almost. It's the king that is the final of the 4 kings. So he's gained maturity, wisdom, not necessarily age, but experience creates this maturity in this individual who's a little more cautious. They're abundant. They're, may be savvy with their investments because they use that caution. They make sure they have a solid, sure foundation before they invest fully in something, or move forward and progress. But that cautious nature, while it does slow things down, it does show that this energy is, one that works for this king. King of Pentacles, that has a lot of those earthly qualities, loyal and dependable, like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be in your chart, it could be in another's. We also have this Leo strength card coming out about having that courage, the bravery of, maybe taming a beast within yourself. Now, there may be something within you that rises up every now and then with that growl and a roar, and distracts you or scares you. And you need to tame that beast within. And a lot of it is having the courage to make a decision. You got multiple choices. You're uncertain. You're confused. You're really afraid about making the wrong choice. You're fearful of that. And the reality is, you can't make the wrong choice. And even though, justice will be served, if fair and balanced goodwill for all is here. It's in the upright. It's a balanced outcome that's going to come about. You're not going to make the wrong choice. I know it's fearful. You're worried that it's illusion, delusion, fantasy, an empty cup, or it is a treasure, a gemstone, or an unpolished stone. That's your choices. You're seeing for yourself, but at the same time, you're fearing it. Just realize fear is just false assumptions. It's, false evidence appearing real. Don't presume, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Really make the decision and move forward, the equal goodwill of all involved. Now, we did have that sword holding you back there. You're not beginning the cycle of communication. There's something you're holding back on here, Libra. So let's find out what's going on with that communication there. Well, here we got a decision that needs to be made. Once again, Two of Swords energy, and you are blindfolding yourself to that ocean of emotion. There is a lot of emotion and feeling there, and you got your blindfold on. You're like, I can't not. You do not want to make this decision emotionally and with your feelings. You're like, I got to do this practical, logical, really tap into this. And I'll be fair and balanced with you. The best decisions are made when they're balanced out between emotions, spirituality, and the truth and facts and practical, logical side. And there's that temperance in the upright. Right below it is up. It's upside down. But here, the sword is the reason for this is because of this. The balancing out of the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups is a commitment, a contract to another. That energy, that chemistry needs to be balanced out because things just aren't fair. They're not balanced at the moment, whatever this commitment, dedication to another is. And it may be that you do have to have some deeper emotional conversations brought up into these cups to help fill them up and overfill them. The King of Cups energy here. Now, this is those watery signs. This is like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the diplomat, and so to speak. The King of Cups has that extreme compassion, empathy, understanding, love, affection, the kindness they want to share, and they speak from that level of diplomacy, always understanding it from another's perspective and being able to relay direction or advice, delegation of duties to them through this diplomatic way about them. But it's definitely calms the anxiety and stress of others, as well as calms the anxiety and stress of that individual as well. So you could have watery characteristics within your own chart, tapping into this energy, or this could actually be from another that you are communicating, because we do have that Two of Cups energy here. There could be a commitment connection with this King of Cups energy that you're trying to make a decision on, and right now that decision is you're afraid of the new communication. You're afraid of starting a new cycle based on this a new truth, a new revelation, communication style or something here in the beginning of the week. Now, middle of the week, like I said, we got that Hierophant. He's kind of leaning forward progress. So there is kind of a progressing forward, maybe moving forward away from the traditional aspects and rules of, just the procedural things, the way things should go. You got this forward momentum going already regarding this. And yeah, there is all kinds of back and forth communication, however you communicate the most, whether it's via the phone, emails, text messaging, SMS, whatever. This is the Wand's two-way communication, back and forth, some really fast communication about affectionate love cup offerings. Yeah, there is that romantic love cup coming into you. Once again, the cups all about those watery characteristics: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming in, loving, affectionate, romance being offered, and Pisces energy with the hangman here as well. Libra, you got needing to see things from a different perspective. And perhaps that's what's moving past this traditional hierarchy of rules and way things should be and how things should be done. It's progressing forward away from that tradition of the way, maybe others' ideals, counseling that you've been given from others as well. Seeing things from a new perspective, though, is going to gain you that forward momentum in the middle of the week. And the communications between this Knight of Cups coming back and forth as well. Now, Libra, you also have, like I said, this feeling of unfairness, imbalance happening here. The give and take generosity card is here. And to clarify that, yeah, look at this. Oh, Libra, look. It is. There's some kind of, conflict. There's some drama, chaos occurring. You got the Queen of Cups here is about, she is a very experienced Queen of Cups. She has a lid on her cup, and that's so she doesn't overshare. She uses her intuition. She's one of the most intuitive queens that play. She's compassionate, understanding, just overall very kind-hearted. But she puts a lid on her emotions because some of those deeper cups, and she doesn't want to share the deepest emotions willy-nilly. Those thoughts and emotions and feelings are shared with a select few, and only as she lifts the lid off and shares it. Otherwise, she's definitely tapping into her intuition moving forward. But that energy there. But here we have the Eight of Swords energy. Now the Eight of Swords is all about uh, being so afraid you tie yourself up in knots and blindfold yourself and stagnate. You don't move, you don't do anything. And part of that is, I think, because you do think you feel this unbalance and you don't realize that this is only Eight of Swords energy. Yeah, there's a line set in the sand, but there is a fork in the road here because there's an opening here on either end, two swords. And two swords about making that decision. And if you know, two of swords is that blindfolded one, not wanting to make a decision based on emotions. Well, no, you need to remove your own bondages. You put them there and remove that eye mask and really look at things clearly, and you'll see you won't get hurt. You can go this way or you can go that way, but either way, you're not going to get hurt. If you make, you just need that momentum. You need to tap into your intuition. Recognize when it's okay to lift off that lid and share a little deeper emotion. Especially, it's not going to bring about conflict. Now, this could be competition, it could be conflict, but it is all about things not seeming fair, not seeming balanced here. As well as we go into the end of the week, Libra. End of the week, we do have a temperance in the reverse here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so like I said, to clarify the temperance in reverse, we got this Page of Swords energy, which is lessons learned, gaining knowledge, lessons learned, kind of developing potential of new ideals or thoughts that you're looking upon, you're studying things, you're watching. You also have Page of Pentacles coming out here. Now this is a developing opportunity presenting itself. It's just in the beginning stages though, so it's got potential, but it's developing. And then the Knight of Swords energy, this is a really fast communication message coming in, a new truth, a new ideal, a new revelation flying in real quick and fast to you regarding this potential opportunity and the lessons you've already learned. The potential for gaining new knowledge is here. And like I said, part of that is because of this kind of mirror image, because we had that temperance right up above there, but the water aspect is in reverse here. The cups are flowing, right now this a new revelation is, you're maybe you're a little bit fearful that your whole world's going to upturn here. The emotions, once they start flowing and being vulnerable, will kind of flood the world as these. But I dare say you're going to realize that that is not the case. You need to have that free will choice. We've seen you taking the bondages off earlier, moving forward. Here, forward progress. Face the facts and the reality, not the delusions and illusions here. So you're tapping into your Libra energy here at the end of the week here. And look at this. It is a decision needed to be made. You've been trying to keep everything up in the air. And the thing is, you do need to take time out. Not necessarily get rid of one thing, but focus on one, put that aside, and then focus on the other. Give it, equal attention, but different times. Don't take your work problems to home with you, and don't bring your home problems to work kind of aspects of juggling, because you can see the roller coaster effect of emotions happening as you try to just keep everything up in the air, doing it all. Your emotions are just on this roller coaster, up and down, up and down, up and down, and that's not good or healthy for anyone. You got the Ten of Swords completion coming about here. Now this is the Suffering card, the most painful card I see in the whole tarot deck is the Ten of Swords, but this is a transformation card. This is very similar to the Death card, and this is all about recognizing you need to complete the old cycle of way of communicating, the old truths. You need to release the old you and rise up the new dawn. See the sunlight on it's the dust of dawn. It's like the caterpillar crawling on the ground, seeing things from one perspective and living life that way, and then crawling into that chrysalis, going through that painful transformation, but rising up a beautiful butterfly, flying higher than ever and looking down from that higher level understanding, gaining that perspective, and being able to move away, travel forth. This is a traveling card, moving away from stress, conflict, anxieties, traveling forth across the shores to the calmer seas and the calmer shore. The serenity, the solitude that you're seeking there is at hand. Now, let's move this aside. As I said, we're going to grab you some oracle cards to wrap up this reading. But it does look like you may be going, down the rabbit hole, as they say, a little Alice in Wonderland, trying to figure out what's illusion, delusion. You need to really tap into your inner knowing here, that crystal ball coming apart. There is a divine plan at play here for you, Libra. You tap into your intuition. Everyone has intuition, and you can really tap into it and concisely give it the credit it deserves. And definitely, there is that balance coming, that calm life is coming. It all comes about from being unselfish, recognizing, alleviating suffering via, being helpful, ethical, and humane. Coming out with that water barrier there too. So now let's grab your affirmation from this Winnie D's at the Welsh Celtic Mystical deck, and it is camouflage. Libra, I move unseen in my surroundings and observe those around me. I am independent and confident. Well, the fox has an ability to move unseen here, Libra. The fox's ability to meld into its surroundings and be unnoticed allows it to easily observe the activities of others. This is a powerful gift, Libra, because Fox teaches the knowledge is best gained by not calling attention to oneself. Fox brings you the gift to move from place to place with ease without being noticed. This aids you in developing independence of thought and confidence. Also, the fox uses these attributes as the master of diplomacy and wise counsel. Call on Fox when you need to be an observer to gain clear insight into any situation, Libra. All right, let's move on. We're going to grab you two of the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle cards. And your 2 cards for this week is Libra. First one, Woodbird, rest and retreat. Yep, you need to take a break here, Libra. All work and no play. You need time to focus, actually contemplate, and tap into your inner knowing, that intuition, and let it guide you. You also have the earth snake coming up. This is gratitude leads to abundance. Indeed. 6 is here, like that generosity card. It's all about having that graciousness of when receiving from others, no matter what it is, as well as being more generous and unselfish in sharing your abundance with others as well. So take it as it resonates for you, Libra. Now, finally, we have that Moonology deck, and I'm going to pull you 3 cards from here just to wrap up this reading for the week ahead for you. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. Now, the first card out here for you, Libra. Trying to get it here. The Chinese deck is going all over the place. First one out, emotions are running high this week ahead, as well as your dreams need a practical plan. And finally, Libra, take time to simply just breathe out. Yeah, we've seen that. All right. I do hope something resonated and was helpful for you this week ahead, Libra. We'll catch you next time. Bye.